Good morning. Well, we gonna say morning. We gonna say grand rising. What's that word, y'all? How y'all doing this? Welcome to the motherfucking morning here, y'all. Um, Blend of cannabis culture, anime, gaming, and whatever the hell is jumping off in the world. So let's spark up, stay woke, and laugh while we learn this motherfucker this morning. You feel me? Um, we doing some different shit this morning. Uh, We're going through cannabis and business, anime, entertainment, and gaming and tech. So there's a few of them. I'm just gonna run through them real quick. Try to get us in and out this thing. You know what I'm saying? This is for the lesser known issues that we talk about on here. Um, we're gonna talk about the equity going wrong in San Francisco, weed farms threatening Joshua trees, the buffer zone blunder, CBD for seniors, and Delta 8 is in danger. In the gaming tech sector, we're going to talk about AI NPCs have bias and dark patterns in mobile games. In anime entertainment, we have Netflix AI controversy and adaptation rules. So we're finna get into this shit. Let's get it cracking. Get what you need. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably start with something like this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a couple nugs or whatever you prefer. Maybe a little bit of this. You know what I'm saying? However you do yours, you do you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do me how I do me. Scoopy scoop. But this thing right here, you know what I'm saying? Smear that thing on there. You know, I ain't gonna say I can't do it without it, but it's way better when you do it with it. You know, it's like sex is cool without a rubber, but it's better if you do it with it. Depending on the female you fucking with, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I look at this shit. You gotta take it a step and a dab at a time. You know, can't be rushing shit. Can't be getting all flustered about it. You gotta let it come to you how it come to you. You know, and that's why I'm starting to learn about this shit called life. You can't rush nothing. You can't force it. You gotta let it come to you when it come to you, and cherish it when it get to you. You know, that type of shit. Um, I don't know what the fuck this is, but yeah, that's what we got as far as our medicinals go this morning. Um, I'm gonna start with this equity going wrong in San Francisco. San Francisco promised weed equity shops would uplift the community. Instead, many applicants ended up broke while outsiders crashed in. I mean, cashed in. Well, it probably crashed in too, because they probably didn't want nobody in there, motherfucker. You feel me? You know how that shit be going. So, oh, damn. Oh, yeah, there we go. San Francisco's first equity weed store. Oh, go back, bro. Y'all really trying to make me buy this shit. Well, I saw Burner, so that's one thing. Definitely saw Burner. So now equity weed shops, I'm guessing they were supposed to come in and boost the economy in San Francisco of some sorts or in the bag. But obviously, it seemed like a lot of motherfuckers invested and didn't get their ROI, return on investment. I'm not particularly sure because they won't let me read the whole article. But I did see Burner, and I know he does have a cookie dispensary down here. which is cool. But like, see, this is my thing with the dispensary shit. Like, it's cool to have a, you know what I'm saying, like a medical marijuana card and shit. But at the same time, like, bro, the prices in those dispensaries are fucking wild, man. Oh, what's up with it? My bad, dog. Oh shit, what's up with it? You up and at 'em already? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Um, I don't. I'm really getting pissed off about this paying for newspaper shit. Like, I don't mind paying for it, but online, y'all are fucking crazy. But no, I'm with the weed equity. San Francisco's flagship equity weed store, Burners on Hyatt. Well, I said I did send him a picture, so I'm guessing that's what this is leading to. Was supposed to uplift communities harmed by prohibition, which was probably the lack of medicinal cannabis, um, which I can understand, but I'm pretty sure they also have rec in California, which not many places do have rec as far as cannabis goes. So, but behind the scenes, regulatory red tape, unfair competition, and insiders gaming the permit process turned it into one of the biggest failures of social equity. Many of the marginalized people it was supposed to help ended up in debt while outsiders profited. And this is from September 30th. So I'm guessing Burner came in. I'm not gonna say I'm guessing. I'm gonna just say this is a guesstimate of what happened. Burner came in and said there was gonna be money for the city. Got all the permits, got all the stuff he needed to move in and make money. Made his money in dip. And it kind of seemed like what the hell is going on with the shit down here. Like, Burner came on the cookies tour, bus made a big deal. Motherfuckers couldn't get off the exit for like a few hours type shit. And I ain't seen them since. And I ain't really heard no good reviews on the shit. But I mean, like, shout out to Capital Wellness because they ain't never did me bad. They always cool and shit. But it's just sometimes you can tell it's a money thing. And I mean, that's kind of what I feel like medical cannabis has turned into. It's a money grab for people. It's not about getting people the medicine that they need or what they what's really beneficial for people. Like, you can feel how you want to feel about, cannabis. That's fine today. But if it helps someone, let it help them. You know what I'm saying? Not saying this recreational, but like actually for the shit it's meant to help. That's a different ballgame. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when it's just like everything else, not affordable, it's like what are you expecting these people to do? And then like people gotta spend their hard earned money to go to the dispo and you know what I'm saying, break bread with these people. And I know I'm spending like at least 3 in the dispo. I know I'm spending at least 300 in the dispo. Real shit. And that's just like off of 3 5s and ace and motherfucking yeah, that's really it. Just ace. Just a whole bunch of ace. Because you're not gonna really get them in the fancy packages that you're gonna get. You might once in a while, but for the most part, you're not getting what they're advertising to you for the most part. Okay. And really, I can see it happening. Like, it's just a money grab. Like, you find a city that probably ain't got the best, drop in that motherfucker, do a press run or some shit, and then there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. They won. You know what I'm saying? You done got in there, got in the community, established. Well, I don't even think they're establishing themselves in the community, honestly. I think they're just moving in, getting the business permits and, whatever permits they need to move in the building and, be regulated and go on from there. Once their money is made, they kind of don't care anymore. But it's like people still need these meds, but you don't care. So it's like you're really putting out any and everything. Like, it was a dude that for a while back got on Burner ass. He sent them like I think a half P, you know what I'm saying, half a bowl. But he was like, it's still some bullshit. And I laughed my ass off because I mean, like, I ain't smoked or partook any cookies that just blew me away like that. So, I mean, hey, it's still about the money with this shit, y'all. If y'all ain't realized yet, even when it comes down to the Mary of James, it's still all about money, man. And San Francisco is showing you that. So I can only imagine what's going on in Louisiana when it comes down to it and the money profits. Well, yeah, think about it. Well, now I think about it, it's in Baton Rouge. Like, come on, bro. Like, California, shoot 'em up, bang, bang. Baton Rouge, shooting up, bang, bang. Probably cheap land, probably cheap property. Move in there and make hella bank off motherfuckers from the medical marijuana part. And then once they start selling the shit there, then move around and do it all over again somewhere else. Um, Sorry about that. I feel strongly about that. So my bad. Next up, we talking about the weed farms that threaten Joshua trees. Illegal grows in California are destroying Joshua tree habitats, with banned pesticides and stolen water. So this is basically weed versus the desert. Shit, man, just running through this little cannabis policy stuff real quick. Just trying to inform these people, whomever watches this, about what's going on the cannabis side of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though for those who don't partake, I just want to keep us that do partake educated, you know what's going on. And it's like a lot of this shit is stemming in the California range, which everybody seems to want, but it seems like it's being grown very shittily, if that's word. It's gonna be a word today. So illegal cannabis farms in California are damaging fragile ecosystems. For example, Joshua Tree protected areas are being encroached on with water diversion, clearing vegetation, and use of banned pesticides and methomidophos. Hey, we gotta ask Sydney about that one, G, on me. And Sydney about meth. You know, I'm just gonna put it in the fucking chat. There we go. There we go. Boom. Use that one right there. Methomidophos. So we're gonna go to SF Gate. Let's see what they're talking about. Share screen. Oh. All right. Thank you. This one is actually fucking free. Shall we follow? In a minute. Illegal cannabis farms surrounding protected California trees. An illegal cannabis farm can be seen surrounding these protected Joshua trees. They look furry, like little sloths or some shit. Protected Joshua trees in San Bernardino County, California. Let's see. Listen now. Fuck that. They found a new risk to this protected tree, illegal cannabis farming in August, and the eradication team with the Department of Fish and Wildlife. Damn, everybody got one to break an illegal marijuana farm where they found pot plants growing around the shaggy bark of Joshua trees in rural San Bernardino County, as well as illegally diverted water and a banned pesticide. Of course, like you okay. I have to say this, like even with there being a open market, there's still a black market. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it, you I don't want to say it like this, but I'm going to. Unless you know the grower, I feel like you're taking a risk, especially nowadays, because everybody's going for the cheaper, like the cheaper plants, the cheaper seeds, or cheaper strains, or mostly indicas because they're easier to grow. Because sativas take longer for you to grow them out. So, and I think the yields are a little bit less. But Sarah So, a Fish and Wildlife spokesperson, said the cannabis growers were harming the trees by siphoning off their necessary water supply, clearing native shrubs, and using harmful banned pesticides like methophos. That pesticide had been linked to killing wildlife around cannabis farms, according to the Department of Justice. I know when I see peligro, I know what that means. Be careful. Watch out. But that's just me. But yeah, this don't look like it's how do I put this? This looks like some illegal shit. And it looks like people that are living in this said area as well as growing, which probably can't be good for them because you inhaling all the pesticides that you're putting out and shit. So I mean, have mercy. That has to be some bad shit, bro. It has to be some bad shit. And then I can only imagine what it's doing to those Western Joshua trees. They're culturally important when they are working to save them. Joshua trees are the largest plants in the yucca genus, which includes many desert-dwelling plants like the Mojave yucca. Desert trees are not yet officially endangered, but they are protected by a 2023 state law that limits how they can be destroyed and forbids anyone from taking the plants without prior authorization from Fish and Wildlife. Y'all better stop playing out there. And this cannabis farm still dot California's millions of acres of wildland, even after California voters legalized cannabis in 2016. It got to be the prices then. Nobody's gonna adjust the prices, but y'all wonder why there's a black market for the shit. You know what I'm saying? They eradicated 21,000 plants and removed more than 2,300 pounds of trash. The majority of the sites were connected to organized crime, according to Fish and Wildlife. That's fucking sad, bro. Like, even the Mary Jane is getting a bad rep. You know what I'm saying? Even Mary out here in these streets tripping. Well, y'all doing stupid shit with Mary. Let me say that. Y'all just doing dumb ass shit with Mary. Y'all ain't treating Mary right. Next, we're going to go into the push for CBD older demographic with risk. So basically, Trump is pushing for CBD for seniors, but he's not really pushing that shit for anyone else. Along with the country being on a fucking shutdown, or the government. So Trump fucked it up. Trump recently posted a video urging Medicare coverage for CBD, focusing on seniors. Stocks jumped, which was probably what he wanted them to do. Put a little surge in it and boost them motherfuckers, and everybody get their return and say fuck it. And then it end up being a big ass lie. But researchers are urging caution. Many CBD products are unregulated in content. Interactions with other meds for older folks are poorly understood, and claims are ahead of solid evidence. How? When y'all been pushing CBD for the longest? Y'all have been pushing CBD on us for years now. Now all of a sudden y'all want to say CBD may not counteract with medicine. Y'all been on that shit, bro. Like, stop that shit. But I wonder why he is endorsing it for seniors all of a sudden. You want to make everybody sleepy or some shit? Like, what you doing, bro? Like, what's the real reason behind that shit? What you really doing, Trump? Like, I'm just saying, but I don't understand it personally. Like, why would you even go that route of giving it to seniors when they're seniors? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense to do that to them when it seems like you should have that already in place, especially for seniors. Like, That's the kind of the dumb part of it, if you ask me. Yes, the market went wild, but it's not FDA approved. And I hate to say it, I don't trust the FDA either because they approve what they want to. But at the same time, I understand regulating the shit because you don't want no old senior lady fucking tripping out because she has too much CBD or something. But I have heard it's good for inflammation of the body. So take with that with what you will. Also, Connecticut smoke shops were raided. 17 pounds of illegal cannabis was seized. Nah, that's crazy work. All right, let's move it on along. That's enough for the cannabis culture for the morning. Um, I'm just gonna let y'all know. I don't know how much this is gonna affect people, but if you're looking at THCA or Delta 8 or Delta 9, these are closely getting banned once again. The hemp industry is in regulatory limbo. Some states want to ban certain hemp-derived intoxicants. Others are pushing more relaxed rules. The shift from measuring just Delta 9 THC to total THC, which counts THCA as well, could change what's legal, what's not, and shut down some currently compliant forms. So all y'all who's getting THCA and CBDs and the Delta 8s and Delta 9s, y'all might want to stock up because it might not be around too much longer because they might not consider it a hemp product anymore due to the fact that they're going to combine all the THC content together now. It won't be separated like THC, THCA, THCN, or is it CBN? One of those cannabinoids, but nonetheless, yeah, y'all got to watch out for that. And this coming from NASDAQ. So I don't see how hemp would go up, but then hemp up, how the hemp industry will go down, but CBD goes up, and it's derived from the same shit. I think it's just splitting the molecules personally, but that's just me. All right, now to some fun shit. Gaming and tech, fairness and bias in NPCs and scenes. Spoke about this a little bit on Threads already. Just simply saying that there's a slight bias or controversy that comes with NPCs, especially the AI making or development. There's a recent academic paper / benchmark called Fair Gamer that shows LLMs used in games for NPC behavior, scene generation, and etc. carry social / cultural biases. This led to an unbalanced game or NPCs that reinforce stereotypes. And I spoke about this before, but now it's applying to video games. And I wonder, I hate to say it, but is it the AI models that they're using that creates this bias? Or is there what's known of people makes this cultural bias for them? Like, if you're a Caucasian male thinking a certain way about a black male, would that be picked up by AI and therefore transferred into the NPC? That's all I'm really kind of asking. Um, do I think that may have, like, why San Andreas had the weird ass niggas walking funny? All the black people walk funny on San Andreas, even the NPCs. Try to give them like a black girl walk, maybe, whatever the fuck that may mean. Um, it's a possibility, but I'm not sure. Your favorite game characters might be low key stereotyping. So you might see a black dude super blinged out with a fucked up hard ass walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stereotypes are making their way into AI. So what are we using for the models for this to happen? Is my question. If you have an answer, put it in the comments for me. Dark patterns are showing up in mobile games. A study of 1,500 mobile games, which I had to work on at EA. That shit sucked. Mobile games show manipulative tactics baked into design, endless ads, time traps, and purchase tricks targeting kids and low-income players. I could definitely see that. It's basically pay to play. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people are going for the money now instead of developing the game and giving the consumer what they're really wanting. It's all about money and financial risk or gain in this point. It's just another air article from the same people. But this says the study explores the prevalence of dark patterns in mobile games that exploit players through temporal, monetary, social, or psychological means. Recognizing the ethical concerns and potential harms around these manipulative strategies, we analyzed user-generated data of 1,496 games to identify relationships between the deployment of dark patterns within dark and healthy games. So now that makes me think, what the hell is a dark and healthy game? Because I actually feel like Roblox is an unhealthy game or a dark game, especially Roblox, and I feel like Minecraft is there too. Because the stories I've read on Roblox and Minecraft and what people be trying, adults try to do to kids and lure them, yeah, fuck Roblox, man. Okay, our findings reveal that dark patterns are not only widespread in games, but typically seen as problematic, but are also present in games that may be perceived as benign. So it's not just your newer games, it's your older games as well, which I can see, especially if you're playing like a MM multiplayer online, or even really now it's even like the little puzzle games are starting to be pay for play, really, now that I think about it. Now with the emphasis on ethical design, our study highlights current problems of revenue models that can be particularly harmful to vulnerable populations. To this end, we discussed the relevance of community-based approaches to surface harmful design and necessity for collaboration amongst player users and practitioners to promote healthier gaming experience. I can definitely see that, because I mean, you're already spending $60 a game on the PS5. Then you're spending another 80 for the Switch 2 games, and then you're paying another 70 for the regular Switch games that didn't get converted over. That's a lot of money just going into the console and games. Not talking about the controllers, Joy-Cons and shit like that, the accessories, cases, and all that shit, right? Then on top of that, you want me to get in game and pay for more shit, and it's not even something that I need. It's like a skin type shit, and that's really why I think we fucked up as consumers when we started falling for that online shit, that DLC shit, just so they can wait 5 years to put out the next series. Yeah, like as consumers, we fucked up. We should have been already kind of nipping this shit in the bud and making our stance on how we feel about this shit. But I'm looking at it like this: the Proof Center put in study of 1,500 mobile games, show the manipulative tactics. Like that's crazy. And then when I think about it, that was really implemented when we was playing The Sims or doing The Sims, and I was doing the QA testing and shit. And like that would be the only thing that consistently worked was your in-game purchasing of coins or whatever the fuck you needed. So yeah, I can see this totally going on. But now we're gonna move into some anime entertainment, and Netflix has a little controversy around this motherfucker. Netflix got caught up. Like they got caught cheating in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? With the AI side hope, you know. Netflix Japan admits it used AI for background art in The Dog and the Boy due to labor shortages. Animators say that's exploitation, not innovation. I don't know. I mean, how much has AI really been used in shit? And people just don't want to admit it. I mean, yeah, AI ain't humans, but I mean, hey, it did cut the niggas in cost, right? And that's all that really matters to the business sector is cutting costs. and saving money and making more money. So if that's what they were aiming to do, they did that. Earlier this week, Netflix Japan posted a controversial tweet in which, along with a trailer for its upcoming short titled Film the Dogs and the Boy, in the tweet, the company admits to using AI generative software to create background images. But the controversy had less to do with the admission, so much with the reasoning given for the use of the software. So I'm guessing people were mad at the reason they did it, not that they used it. So I guess AI is cool, but it's not really cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just depends on who you ask, or who you fucking with, or how hardcore they are into the subject. Let's see. Well, I mean, the labor shortage, that's a good reason to me personally. Like, shit, we ain't got motherfuckers here to do this shit, so we got to do it ourselves. Or how we, develop said stuff. Anime artists are outraged, of course, as they should be. You know what I'm saying? Hamish Steele, whose animated horror comedy series Dead End Paranormal Part was recently canceled by Netflix after 2 seasons, responded to a tweet by cautioning the streamer that this was not something to be proud of. I mean, like, I guess because one guy says he knows a ton of animators looking for work and offered to recommend those services to Japan. You know what I'm saying? Which raises perhaps the most pressing question of all relating to Netflix's announcement. Is there genuinely a labor shortage facing the anime industry? And if so, why? It's booming. So I feel like more people are trying to get into it, but yet shit like this is happening. Why are they using AI when there's so many people that's trying to break into the anime niche? So yeah, I can see that too. Like, why would you need, you know what I'm saying? Unless y'all just don't want to pay. And maybe that's what it boils down to. Y'all don't want to pay people. Y'all rather AI it than pay a human person. And I can definitely see that being an issue too. So, I mean, with this shit, I think they did it because they wanted to get it out in the open, but also to save face so it won't just completely demolish it. Yeah, I feel that shit too. And they go up like every year, couple years type shit. Like, they really just be upping them prices for like no fucking reason, man. Like, that shit be wild, bro. Like, I don't know. It's some real fucked up ass shit, personally, I think. Because why make it us go to these streaming services, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, charge us out the ass for them. Like, you don't have regular TV no more. You can't just use the antenna no more. Like, shit's crazy. Like, if you don't have Wi-Fi or don't have access to it. Last but not least, fans are saying anime is like Lord of Mysteries or cutting content and rushing storylines. It's speed killing the soul of adaptations. I think so, yeah, because most of the shit is CGI anyway, and it's kind of fucking up what you like and the reason you like anime. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's longer drawn out, but it's worth it type shit. You know what I mean? Like, it could be a lot of different things, but I feel like it's bad and good, if that makes sense. Like, sometimes, like, I feel like arcs are rushed, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes I feel like, yeah, they do put out content just because people, they're tired of hearing the fans. Um, I guess it's making things more controversial, to say the least, because as things are premiering, they aren't doing as well as they should. So I'm guessing that's due to them rushing the content and putting it out type situation. Um, for example, the beginning after the end and Solo Leveling were the most controversial series of the year. While the controversies were due to different reasons, all 3 series were based on non-Japanese novels. Well, that's probably the fucking issue right there. How we gonna go over it? Y'all gonna adapt some American shit? Like but once again, the only two I like from over here is Kipo and Cannon Busters and Cyberpunk that's made over here. But while Solo Leveling is among the most famous Korean series, the beginning after the end broke ground as an American light novel and subsequent webtoon adapted into an anime. And Lord of Mysteries is based on a Chinese light novel and is a donghua, essentially a Chinese anime. I ain't know Chinese had animes. Am I wrong for that? Anybody else knew that, you know, they had their own like little section of anime too? Okay, well, fuck it. Check that out at some point. I'm gonna check out the Lord of Mysteries. That looks pretty decent. I guess I could try to throw that up real quick before I get off here. Let's see what we got. The animation is some of the best of all time, so they say. Adapted around 75 chapters a month. That's good. All right. Lord of Mysteries. This is the beginning after the end. It kind of looks like The Emperor's New Groove meets Fairy Tale or some shit. Like, I don't know. Dude in the back just giving me Poncho vibes type shit. And Solo Leveling. That looks kind of dope. Why is his eye like that, though? I don't see why adaptation is such a hard thing for them to do when it's so much for them to use. I don't know, man. Like, that's crazy work. But nonetheless, this is the morning hit. I think I covered a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? I didn't talk about Trump and shit today. Thank God. I had nothing popped up that I didn't already talk about. So, as y'all know, government shutdown type shit. So, remember those vibes, and remember there's a storm still out there in Atlantic. That motherfucker did touch down and cause hell a little bit. Do I have any of them? I might come back later and do that. I have some little react to videos to do for this shit, so I might do that later. Couple little, things I want to just touch on before I leave. Or say we legalized weed but forgot to legalize fairness. AI can draw anime, but can it feel heartbreak when Naruto eats ramen? If your favorite mobile game keeps asking for $2.99, maybe the real villain isn't the boss fight. Maybe it's the developers. And Joshua Tree's dying from weed farms. Imagine telling the hippie in the 60s that's the future. Yeah. All right, now, y'all. Deep, I'm going to get over with you, man. Thank you for coming through, as always. Shout out to the Assembly of Excellence podcast. Lord, this week got me fucked up. But shout out to the pod, nonetheless. Please, poets, artists, anybody, freestylers, beat makers, whatever the fuck you is, like, go holla at Deep, man. Go to the Assembly of Excellence podcast. Tap in with him. His email's right there in the description and the little drop down menu. Man, tap in with him, man. He trying to host some shit to get y'all up, get y'all going, get y'all on your feet, get y'all known and vibe and collab and network. Tap in with him. Tap in with him, man. Same thing with Royce Rick. He has a Discord group. I still need to get over there to it. I ain't had time. I might fuck with that this morning too. But no, I can't. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta finish this fucking song for Chef. So yeah, man. Nonetheless, get over to the Discord for Royce Ripken. Get over to the podcast for the homie Deep Entropy. Find him on Threads, Instagram, everywhere y'all should be able to find him, motherfucker. You did. I think that's it. We covered everything. Let me see. Is there anything I'm missing? Nope. We Gucci in this thing. Well, it's been another version of the morning hit. I'm taking the hit. Gonna get out this thing. See if I can get a workout out. And I'm gonna holler at y'all and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace and hair grease. Till next time.